Experience alone doesn't create results. You can go through something and still not grow or gain anything from it. What changes everything is what you take from the experience, what you learn from it. And so in the last 10 years, I've been gaining all sorts of experiences. You'd be running a program and the internet crashes. And that's really just part of it. Like life is always going to sort of have rocky roads. And what I've discovered, if there's times where the internet crashes and I can't get through, then I just learn from that. I do what I can to improve that. But at the end of the day, people recognize that life happens. And no one's ever told me off, oh, this replay isn't up there within 24 hours because my computer crashed one day. I even had a situation where I thought it crashed and it was still recording live. And so luckily I didn't start swearing at the computer or anything like that. It would have come across live for those people listening to. So experience itself is one thing, but if we can have reflection and experience, we end up with wisdom. And when we got wisdom and action, that's when we get the results. And results to me is about having a greater impact out in the world. And that's really what I'm after. So most people, if you like, they have a gap that's not there. And in the gap, they'll say, why has this happened to me? Where I tend to want to say, what's in this for me to learn? How can I learn from this? How can we improve? And what I've been most proud about is in the last 10 years, we've had a 100% success rate of getting people's vibration and frequency to levels that they've never had before. And part of that is we've sort of vetted people as they come in. And we want to make sure that people are really ready for this advanced program. And not everyone has been ready. And a few people I've said, go and do something else, come back and see who you are in 6 months. One or two of them do. Most people, by the way, never actually come back. They never actually complete what they're actually going to go there. So they have all this knowledge in their head, if you like, but the wisdom would be then showing up. How do I make that difference? How do I get to the next stage? And I believe getting to the next stage is having the wisdom to know that we have to come from a spiritual basis first. We have to get ourselves right first. The clearer I am, the clearer I can have an impact out in the world. And so I invite you to get clearer. Life Vision Mentoring literally allows people to clear themselves so that they can be the best person they can be out in the world. And that's where excellence comes from. Excellence comes from doing the best that you can. Excellence, by the way, is not perfection. We can strive for perfection. I've seen people do it. I'm not going to put my website, it's not perfect. And the reality is the websites will never be perfect. I redo a website every 12 months and I go back 12 months later and go, my goodness, how did I put that down? That's terrible. And I'm almost like, such a big jump where I go each year. And so completion to me is really an important factor. I want to complete to the best I can, given the skills and the time that I have at the moment. And I'm going to invite you to complete rather than aim for perfection all the time. I'm going to invite you to step into Life Vision Mentoring as we go into the next 10 years and actually raise your vibration, your internal world first, and then raise your frequency, your external world, about how you're manifesting out in the world and actually having an impact. So unlock your abundance, step into your quantum leap of prosperity, and start having the life that you know you're meant to have.